All right, Tracy. This is a pretty cool sort of like a Divergent, I'd say, story. I don't know if you've seen Divergent, or sort of like a Hunger Games feel. I like the tension as the character is like running through the arena. The tiny glass pieces are really cool. The deadly rain shower, that's a nice phrase. I like that. Um, I like the I like that she's running through the arena and there's a lot of danger. I feel like you could add to that, though. You could make it more dangerous because as she's running through the arena, you kind of get the feeling that she is going to make it out. Because when she says, it's her saying it. She says confusion, disorientation, so it kind of sounds like a narrator setting the scene, and the narrator would not be in danger, I guess. And so yeah, I mean, I guess you could convey more of that sense of danger if you, I don't know, if it was more first person. Well, it is first person, but I don't know, more descriptive from the viewpoint, like literally the eyes of this character. It's good. It's very good though. So and then you go on to talk about you give the background, which sort of breaks from the danger a little bit, because it's a dangerous scene. There isn't a resolution, but then the character starts talking about this kind of backstory that isn't related, or not directly related to the danger that she's facing. But I do like the background about the competing of the organizations, and I like the characters' opinions, sort of her entering in her own opinion at the end of describing her. She describes her society for a little bit, and then she gives her thoughts about it. I like that. I like the. She is very opinionated. She's very critical of her society. She says it was as if we were slaves in our world, never having the chance to be free. And I like her. She's kind of above the fray, but maybe a little too above the fray. So if this society was so good at brainwashing, or I don't know, if everyone bought into the scheme and all these organizations were so, indoctrinated, then the character is a little too free. It sounds like a kind of like an outsider judging in, or looking inward from the outside, I guess. And so yeah, I guess illustrate more of a struggle psychologically, I would say, instead of her having these very set opinions that are very contrary to society. It seems it would be more believable if she has like softer opinions, or maybe not softer opinions, but more of a struggle to define those opinions. But it's cool. I like this. Hidden obstacles. I really like the description of outside the arena. The volcano is really cool. The forest. Maybe describe the forest. Like put us in the forest, running through the forest, away from the volcano. It's very fun. The lava, riddles, maybe describe the riddles, what they were. And it's funny when the character says, "This one was my personal favorite. If one was to disregard the possibility of death," that was funny. I like the descriptions of the different tribes or organizations. That was cool. And yeah, it seems like a critique of her culture, of her society. Which are cool. And so yeah, again, just maybe it would be more believable if I don't know, she would struggle more to define these things, because it sounds like she lives, I mean, from judging from what her tone, it sounds like she lives in a pretty like free society, and she's just freely critiquing her society. Maybe her views should be a little more covert. Maybe you could do this, you could format this as a secret letter, like a letter that she's writing to someone else, because it sounds like she's pretty like freely talking to the reader. And, if she's in that restrictive of a society, she probably wouldn't trust the reader. I don't know. She would be put to the death penalty and stuff like that. So I like the setup. I like the background, the description of the setting. And also when she's interacting with the other member of the organization, it doesn't seem like they're that they're rivals. He doesn't really, he's kind of embarrassed of being helped out by a woman, but other than that, I don't see like any resistance to him being helped. So I like the story. I like the backstory. I like the tension, the competition. Very cool. So I would say, make her fear more concrete, more real, and what she's seeing through her own eyes and how she feels about that. And maybe the backstory, I don't know where the backstory should be, but I don't think it should be in the middle of her, very fearful description, because it kind of takes you out of that dangerous situation, which sort of de-emphasizes it. So it would be better somewhere else. I like the setup. I like the story. Describe the forest. That would be cool. Like all these like assassins running through the forest. That'd be really, really, really cool. I like it. I guess just making her story more believable, making it seem like this is someone in grave danger and grave tension with her society, very contrary to what her culture believes, and make it dangerous for her to believe those things. Because reading it feels like she's pretty free to say what she wants, and because she rips like everything she can. She's very critical about a lot, which she can be, but maybe she should be more secretive about it. But overall, I really like it. Really like the setup. So I think you could do really good things with this.